Hi, it's Adele Michael, and welcome to 2019. It's been 2019 for 3 whole days, and I'm finally able to reveal my word for the year. And I would love for you to share your word for the year as well in the comments below. So, why do we choose a word for the year? I think it's a combination of intention and aspiration and really a hope for the new year. And this is such a powerful time of year because it's like we're all starting over, and what do we want to do differently with our health and with our money and with our relationships. It just seems like a big time. And some people do resolutions and some people don't do resolutions. And what I think we're really talking about is, what are the habits that I would like to put in place this year to make my life better? So, speaking of habits, one of my friends said that hers is steady habits. She is creating steady habits this year. Another said her word for the year is forgive. She suffered a major loss last year and a lot of things went wrong. And so she's focusing on forgiveness this year. Another said grace. It's a great word. My mother says her word is hope. And she hates it when I tell you how old she is, but she's well past 80. I'll say that. And I just love it that she said hope. One friend has 3 words: engage, laugh, and find joy. And you can have 3 words too. In fact, Chris Brogan, who I got this idea from, says that he always chooses 3 words. But I thought starting with 1 word would be really a great way to start the year. But if you want to add, you can. So why do we choose a word? Intention, aspiration, focus, and it's a lens. So when my friend who says that her word is forgive, it's a lens for her to look at her behavior, other people's behavior, and then take that next step into forgiveness. Or my friend who wants to engage, laugh, and find joy, she can check herself. Is that what I'm doing right now? If not, what can I change? These questions are really, really powerful. So with your word, you can say, how is this my theme, my word? So that's why we do it. How we do it is you write down your word in places you will see. Because believe me, in about 3 days, you will not remember what your word is. So you need a Post-it note on your computer, on your mirror, and maybe in your car. And maybe you want to tell people about it. Hey, my word is your word. And talk about what that means to you with people that you can talk to like that. So here's the big reveal. Here's my word for the year. My word is reward. Reward. It came to me late in December. I've been doing a lot of work around receiving and feeling worthy of money, of receiving money. And I've done, I've had a long career helping other people, and I have been rewarded in many, many ways. And I thought, I'd like to be rewarded in material ways as well. So does that make me materialistic? Yeah, it probably does. Does it mean I'm going to be greedy and manipulate people? Probably not. I will check myself on that. But being able to receive reward is something that I think we all can expand into, especially women, and especially women who are mothers and who run businesses that help other people. So reward is my word. And again, I would love to know what your word is. And the last piece I'm going to leave you with is making a visual representation of it. So this is from the Voyager Tarot deck. Oops, I'm leaning the wrong way. The Voyager Tarot deck. And I read these cards every day. I love them because they are pictorial. They're a collage, so anyone can read them. And including my 8-year-old nephew when he was 8. And what I love about this card is it's just so luxurious and voluptuous, and there's just everything on it. There's the there's the shopping cart, and there's money, and there's the planet Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion and good fortune, and there's a couple walking on the beach, and and champagne and rainbows, and it just looks really rewarding. So I encourage you to choose a word, to use it as your filter for the year, and to make a visual representation of it, whether you use tarot cards, whether you make your own collages, whether you just draw it out and draw something that represents your word to you. That's what I encourage you to do. And I would really love to hear from you what your word is. And if you want to post a picture of your word, please do that too. And here we go, 2019. I wish you great health, abundance, and much love and many blessings in your life. Talk to you next time.